Hello, friends. Welcome back to Football Manager 24. Welcome back to the Català only challenge with Català FC. We have a couple of matches to get to today. We are currently sitting ninth in the table. Let's catch you up on how we got here over the last few matches. Started off with a tough match here against Fuenlabrada. They scored just after the start of or I guess just before the end of the first half on a scrappy little tap in past Ruiz. But we were able to get it back in the second half, and actually the second half we pretty much dominated. Again, slightly unlucky to only come away with the draw, but this was a very solid team. We ended up getting just the 1 point. Rich has put that one away to salvage the draw for us in a match where we had more possession and slightly more XG, but mostly on these sort of small percentage chances. You know how it goes. Next, we had a absolute demolition here, 5-0 away from home. Ortiz started us off there. Copatoon ended up with a 10.0 rating after scoring a brace and also adding an assist. Overall, just an excellent performance here. Really nice little finish there from Copatoon. Just to poke it past the goalie across the goal into the far corner. Astal's on the third goal here, Baero up to Copatoon, just smashes it home from the top of the box. Quite poor performance from their goalie. And here's the assist that secured the very high rating, perfect rating for Copatoon over to Costa. The striker that we have on loan, actually, I believe, just that he scored that goal. And then just capping the performance off, a headed goal from Javi Hernandez. All in all, a very dominant, very encouraging performance there to bounce back from some poor performances against Real Irun. Actually, I mean, we did pip the XG. They were a little bit unlucky to not or to not score any goals in this one, but a very, very solid performance from us. Next up, a 2-1 home win against Leonesa. We scored first. All of the goals came in the second half. Copatoon put us ahead on 50 minutes or so. They got one back. Let's see who scored this for them to make it 1-1. So we were a little bit concerned as Dorian Jr. there scored to make it 1-1, but we answered immediately with a goal of our own to take the lead, and we would never end up relinquishing that lead. Ortiz from the number 10 position with the goal there. We did have one disallowed goal as well, but all in all, again, another very solid performance at home to get all 3 points here. And finally, a 2-0 win to us away from home wearing our blue kits. We left it quite late. We took the lead here from Polo in the 86th minute. And then added another goal very late just to seal the deal here in the 93rd minute. So, comfortable 2-0 win from us in the end, although it took us a little longer than we would have liked to get the goals. We had 2 disallowed goals from Peque Polo, but he did eventually get on the score sheet. Again, very, very solid win here for us, as we have had won 3 on the bounce here to leading up into our matches today. And that brings us here. We have a match against Coruña at home. Of course, Deportivo La Coruña, a very solid, historic team who have fallen on some hard times and are in the 3rd division here with us. They are currently in 6th place. So hopefully we can get some home field advantage against a team that should, on paper, be a lot better than us. And then we'll go on the road against Teruel, who are away, they are sitting in 17th currently. Quick look at the table. We sit in 9th, despite having won our last 3 matches. We have gone up in points, but not really in position, much as the good teams above us also just kept winning. But we'll take it. We're only 2 points off here The fifth position, which is the last, promotion playoff spot, that's definitely our aim for this season, at least to get up into towards there. As far as the XG table is concerned, we are underperforming slightly, but not too much. We're actually right on our expected points. Potentially, some other teams are over and underperforming here in the early season, but without further ado, we can jump into our match and take a look at our starting 11 for our match here against Coruña. This will be our starting 11 today. We're going to play our three at the back system here. We had been playing a bunch with our back four system from last year, got some wins there, but we're going to be going with this one today as Iker Alvarez is back to full health, but of course, just in time to go back on international duty. He still has not made an appearance for us in quite a while. Carlos Blanco got injured. He is out for another 12 days to 4 weeks is the expectation. Soldevila ended up being out for a little while. He hasn't played since you saw him get injured in the last episode. He is still injured for another week or so. The big one, though, Joel Arumi at the moment, he sprained his ankle and is going to be out for 3 to 5 weeks. So we have Almansa playing at left wing back for us today. Other than that, we have a fairly strong team. Domenech is finally back. This is going to be his first appearance since his injury. Baero is his partner in defensive midfield. Gonzalez, Jaume, Villanova, our back three. Ruiz still holding it down at goalkeeper. Ortiz and Hernandez at the number 10s. And then Copotun leading the line. Kickoff highlight here, and we are just confirming we are playing on key highlights. So let's see if we can get off to an early start or, a good early start with a goal here in the early going, first couple of minutes, or if it's going to be an immediate deficit. Ortiz takes it up the left wing, gives it away, passes it back to their goalie, takes the long kick. Hernandez picks it up right at the center circle. Domenech passes but is quite easily dispossessed. So now they are coming on the counterattack. Looking like it's going to be a chance for them in the end here, if I know my Football Manager highlights, and it is. It is a first-minute goal. Martin Ochoa, right on the 45-second mark, scores a clinical counterattacking goal, and we are down 1-0 pretty much immediately. A little bit of lacking match sharpness there from Domenech to give the ball away so cheaply in midfield, and Martin just fires it home. Not much Ruiz could do there. Corner kick here. Villanova rattles a header off the crossbar. It stays in play for Copotun to pick up, but I do believe that was already the highlight. We'll see if we can get another shot away or if the highlight will just end. Bayer takes it forward. He is dispossessed. And now we're just hoping that the highlight ends. Deep throw in here for them as we regain possession. Domenech has it, but he passes back to Gonzalez, Almansa to Baero. Copotun sitting quite deep for an advanced forward here, and he just dribbles straight past the defense, but he puts it straight over the bar. Comes to a goal kick in the end, and a very encouraging start for us, besides the fact that they scored the goal. As once again we are ahead, we're getting our shots away, but it is not resulting in any real chances in any meaningful way. As we have a throw in here, Villanova picks it up. Domenech back to Jaume. Our nice little inverted W there. And then our front five looking to make some runs. I really do like the shape of this formation, both in and out of possession. I'm just usually such a back four kind of guy, but I do really enjoy the this system when I get the chance to use it, when I have the right personnel. Hard to say who this highlight's going to be for, as we continued to kind of push forward, but losing possession, then winning it back, recycling possession. This is what we want to see, though. This is the kind of patient football that we like to see, that we want to play. Baero Hernandez has it in some space, sends a cross into Copotune, and he scores the goal. It looks like he has been determined to be onside. He brought a beautiful cross down behind the line, a couple of touches, and then just slotted it home past the goalie. Hernandez just sends in a line-breaking pass. Copotune makes it 1-1, just on the stroke of halftime. Highlight on a throw-in here. Baero back to Almansa, back to Baero on the corner of the box. He drives forward. He looks like he's going to get a shot away, and he just puts it wide. That was an excellent chance for us. Again, very encouraging performance here ever since we've given up that early goal. Right here on 60 minutes, we have it's still 1-1. We are going to switch to a 4 at the back now. We're going to have bring on Polo to try to get us a goal here. Okay, we have some possession here just after making those changes. Polo fresh into the game, passes back to Baero, who finds Almansa on the wing in some space. We have a nice little overload in the box now. I think this is a good system to go attack their 4-4-2. Baero comes forward, Reches into the inverted winger Copotune, but I see on the far side of the pitch the linesman raised his flag. That goal will be disallowed for offsides, unfortunately. Let's see how offsides. Oh, yes, by quite a distance. Good call, unfortunately, from the ref. 15 minutes left here in regular time. We have a little bit of possession here again off a throw-in. Recycled back to Villanova. He's got space in front of him. Passes up to Astalz, who's going to drive out towards the byline. He's going to get forward. Polo picks it up, and this goal is going to stand. A really nice poacher's finish. Astalz is the one who did all the work, though. Picks it up towards midfield, just has all the time in the world to get forward. Lays in a very tempting ball, and Polo does not miss. And we have a 2-1 advantage here. They have changed to a two-striker and, well, a 4-2-4. They've pushed their wingers up a little bit to try to steal a goal back. Let's see if we can punish them here with a counterattack, as they started the highlight with possession, but we've picked it up. Almansa driving forward. He goes back to Baero. We just have the numbers here, really. It seems like it feels like we're playing this match with an extra player at the moment. Ortiz picks it up. A little bit crowded there as he tries to get some space, but he just drives forward. Reches gets it. It looked like he was tripped up, but they might have just been a good intervention. They got the ball back. Domenech has it at the top of the box, and he gets a shot away, but he is over the crossbar. Corner here, 84th minute. Polo gets his head on it, and that goal is also going to stand. The brace for the substitute Peke Polo heads it home past German, and that is just about going to do it for us here, I think. We have a 3-1 advantage with just about 6 minutes left to play. Very strong header, marked by 4 defenders, just gets up the highest to it. And 3-1 is how this match has ended. There were no more highlights after the goal. We gave up the lead very early. They scored in the first 45 seconds of the match, but then we took control, and we end up winning comfortably in the end. The final score, Català 3-1 Coruña. All right, we have advanced a week, and we have our match against Tarul. Uh, at the end, or during the last match, Almansa got injured. I guess he got injured during the match and nursed it through, but now he is out for another week or two. And Arumi is out as well, so we are abandoning the three at the back, and because Gerard Gonzalez can play uh, left back, but not really wing back, so we're going to have him there. We'll play the back four against a theoretically weaker opponent, even though we are on the road, and we will see how it goes. Other than that, a pretty standard lineup. Jaume as the partner to Villanova, Baero and Domenech. Soldevila is almost back. He'll probably feature in the next match, but not this one. And then Hernandez, Regis, Copotun, and Peke Polo. Another kickoff highlight here as we are playing in our third white kits today. 2 matches in a row that we've had a key highlights kickoff highlight, and this one might come to bite us once again as they take possession. We kicked it off but gave up possession. They are cycling it back around. And this is our low press tactic, so we're not going to be super aggressive at trying to win the ball back as Santos, and this time somehow they score even faster than they did in the last match. 30 seconds, we are already down 1-0. And that might be that's a bit of a problem. Once is an accident, twice in a row, starting to look like a pattern. Astals has a corner here. Let's see if we can get the equalizer. Didn't look like we got a shot off there, so the highlight continues. Villanova has it. Back to Hernandez. Astals, the right back. Takes it forward. Is going to cross from the byline. Copotun might be the first one to it, and he gets his meaty Ukrainian head onto it and puts it past Talibi, the goalie, for the equalizer. Surely the goalie or one of the defenders could have done better there, but we are not going to complain whatsoever. Astals with just a floated cross to the back post. Copotun is stronger and gets the goal. A highlight here just at the start of the second half. Still 1-1, of course. They have possession here. Santos gets to it, gets the shot away. It was blocked, and then he ended up being offsides anyway. So even though the ball ends up in the back of the net, the first goal has proven to be, would have been ruled out, it looked like. Just taking a look at the live standings, a win here would give us the chance to jump up into the top 5, depending on how the other results go. So while I'm not super anxious to push forward too much, maybe towards the very end of the game we can throw on a double striker system instead. But anyway, we have a highlight here off a corner. Once again, we did not get the shot away right away, but then Domenech recovers possession, dribbles into some space, and fires home via a deflection. And as I have said, that could potentially have put us up into the top 5, into those promotion playoff places. Multiple guys get their head on it. They clear, but not convincingly. Domenech has plenty of space, and a really strong deflection into the back of the net. But they have a free kick here now from a decent area. They don't go for the shot directly, but they retain possession as Aparicio sends it over the net. We have still not made a single sub in this match. I don't think I'm going to just yet. I'm happy with how we're doing so far. Astals has it. Very happy that we were able to sign him permanently. He's been a great contributor in this season so far. At this lower level, it definitely seems like fullback, like having a solid fullback makes a big difference. Highlight here, a corner in the 78th minute. Hopefully we can extend our lead a little bit as they get it cleared. So once again, we'll have to get a second shot away. Kopatun on the back post gets his head on it. It does not. It does not end up in the back of the net this time, but it's another decent chance for us. As the time is ticking away, 80th minute. I think we can finally go ahead and make some changes. I'm just gonna kind of adjust here to like a. Let's do a 4-2-2-2. And we can bring in Ortiz. We can bring on, I think that's probably it, actually. And Gonch, you can just be a regular defensive mid on support. Baero can stay as the ball winner. And actually, we can get Bustamante on instead of Kopatun. He's a decent striker who would prefer to be an advanced forward. The time is ticking away. We are holding on to the ball. We're up to now 60% possession. Into extra time or stoppage time. And there is a highlight. I'm not going to say we have a highlight because it's possible that they get a counterattack off of this. Ortiz sends it in. Villanova gets a head on it, and he heads it just wide. That very well could be the last highlight of this match. Of course it's not, but we have possession at the moment. Bustamante back to Jaume. Villanova up to Hernandez, but is dispossessed. And they are charging forward, and they have space, and they have numbers. Can we deal with this at the back post? We do not have to. He gets a head on it, but it ends up as a goal kick. And that could do it here, and it will do it here. We extend our winning streak to 5 matches in a row. We are shooting up this table. Yeah, let's see when we get out of this match if that means that we are in the top 5. And with that result, plus the rest of the results from the weekend, Català sit in currently sole possession of 5th place. We are 6 points off of the automatic promotion spot. We are a point above 6th place at the moment. We have won 5 in a row after having a quite slow start. So this has been an excellent adjustment into this division. Winning 5 in a row obviously is really great for us. It launched us up here. Let's see if we can make it our own. I did also notice that we are going to have a match coming up at some point in the Spanish Cup. We finally have that competition in our competition screen. We'll see. We enter the first round. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a nice juicy matchup against a La Liga team. That would be potentially very good for our finances, which are at the moment not looking awesome. But we're not worried about that right now. We're just trying to win as many matches as possible. We'll worry about it next year if we have to start selling guys. Hopefully we can get some of that money back. But with that, I will leave you. Thanks for watching. We will jump back in a couple of weeks here. I will catch you up then on what we do. Hopefully we can keep this winning run going. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and then subscribe to be notified when the next one comes out. I will see you here in the next one.